Yo, what's good? This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again. Always with another one. And yes, it is another one. Shout out to everybody out there. Listen, look, man. I got brother Auston Holleman in the broadcast room. Shout out to him. Very famous passport, bro. He's traveling, doing his thing. And I commend him on that. Salutes all to that. For real though. That's a good thing, you know what I'm saying? Seeing the world, gaining a lot of experience, for real though. Hey, not everybody able to do it. But yeah, though. Recently, Austin and his mother got into like a little tit for tat, And yeah, he left it up and stuff like that. I guess, of course he wanted people to see things like that. But I want to bring it to you today and kind of shed a little light here and there. And of course, putting quarters, nickels, and dimes in on the times. Here we go.
I don't know how we're gonna do a picture together, but
all right, you guys, I'm back in Dallas, Texas. And yes, I got on my uniform. Let me know how the connection looks. Come on. This is my younger brother. Look how much taller he is than me. Looks like Chief Keef, doesn't he? Here.
Okay, so he's at home and things like that. Obviously, he providing his brother some instruction here. I think that brother Austin would be a very good, inspiring situation for his younger brother because his younger brother does look like he needs some help out there. Like seriously, he does need some male influence. I'm not joking. I'm pretty sure that brother Austin is doing everything he can. When he can, because obviously we've seen brother, he travels a lot, stuff like that. But yeah, though, he definitely need to hang out with big bro a lot. Like seriously, I think that will open up his little brother's eyes and stuff. Soon as he can. I'm pretty sure little brother probably still in school, stuff like that. Let's keep going.
All right, cutting off a lot. Let me see. Where the food? Not where. What's in the food, or what they don't really know. They just thirsty as hell.
Oh, so it's just regular like crispy tacos with ground beef, seasoned ground beef, tomatoes, lettuce, cheese, sour cream, taco sauce. I also made Austin, because I'm from Louisiana, some red beans and rice, so he has that for later.
Okay.
I make some cornbread and some jasmine rice, so. Pretty much whatever he wants to eat. He knows his mommy loves cooking, so
I can get me an American woman.
So obviously, mama, she throwing down. It is what it is. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Shit, man. You ought to be glad that some of these women still cook out here because the majority of the new age chicks, they ain't cooking shit.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
So yeah, I kind of broke things down this way to kind of show a little bit of the family dynamic before we actually get to the actual argument between Austin and his mother. I just wanted to bring to you and show you, the variable stuff like that. Now, I don't doubt that, his mother actually loved him, and I don't doubt that he loves his mother either. But yeah, there are things that, are coming about and stuff like that, especially once a son gets grown and if he knows anything, and he's been around other masculine men and he's gathered information. It's just certain things he's not going to tolerate, and I can understand that. Like seriously, let's keep going.
Yeah, Peru has a swinger culture. They definitely have they definitely have a swinger culture. Oh no, put back on your dress. No.
Boy, I don't want to keep folding up in my outfit.
Put on your dress. Put on your dress.
Austin, shut up.
All right.
I'm the parent. All right, come on.
But yeah.
Well, with that being said, I like to say this, and this is the traditional way things break down within families. You know what I'm saying? A full family, where you have mother and father in the household. They've raised the children, raised up, stuff like that. I mean, at this point right here, technically, Austin is the man of that house, and of course, I understand, you talk to your mom like, listen, mom, we live on here, all of my followers on here. I would prefer you to put put your dress back on, this and that. Well, I'm the parent, I mean, like, okay, mom, okay. Yeah, he probably just didn't want to hear all that other stuff that was gonna come with that. But I definitely get, where he's coming from, as a son to a mother, and then, in a single parent household, things like that. I know that gets treacherous, and that's a part of the point that we're having here, and definitely here in America with this single parent household thing and stuff like that, where the son, who's technically an adult, once he becomes an adult and he's working, he's able to provide and stuff like that, he does become the head of household there. I mean, let's just keep this honest out here, okay? Let's just keep this real.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
But I definitely understand that a lot of women nowadays, if they when they do have sons and stuff, it's hard for them to relinquish that power because they haven't had any other man over them like that, at least not consistently long term, and it poses a problem for a young man to step into his place where he needs to be rightfully, because let's just keep this real. You give this another 25 years, Austin is going to need to be taking care of her. Like, where's she gonna go? A nursing home? I mean, like, let's just keep this real out here. Let's just keep this real. So, it's best for her now to start understanding the steps that it's going to take in order to, go ahead on and relinquish that power to her eldest son, because he's the one that's going to need to take care of her. I guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, she's probably not going to get married. She's probably not going to get married. So he's going to have to take care of her in her older years. But at the same time, though, too, the older he gets and the more knowledge that he gains about life, especially as a man, hey, I'm just going to be real with you. He's not going to tolerate all that lip from that old woman when she get there. I'm just not, hey.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
I'm just being honest.
You can't make this shit up.
I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. My father always taught me, you once a man and twice a child. He taught me that growing up. He would always repeat that every time a situation come up. He had to remind me of that. And, now as a grown ass man, I definitely understand that. I take care of my 101-year-old grandmother, and I definitely get that. This was somebody that, used to wipe my ass. So, the roles have, switched now. It just is what it is. And people don't understand. You cannot, you cannot pressure your family into making certain type of decisions that's going to affect you in your older years. A lot of people want to sit around here and think just because they're young and healthy that they can do this or do that or say this or say that, and it's just going to be okay. No, that does affect your child when you disrespect your child out the side of your damn mouth. Like,
You'll
seriously.
thank me in the morning.
You ain't right, man.
Oh, I'm right. You'll see.
Yeah, they do have a swinger culture in Peru because I got approached many times, and a guy would walk up with his wife, and then he would leave his wife with me, and I'm like, yo, like, why the hell is your wife talking to me for 10 minutes while you walk off? That happened way too many times.
That sounds like some setup shit to me.
Yeah, she's married. Her husband was there while I was doing the interview. I guess she's just friendly as hell.
You make it some ice.
No. Somebody asked you, race aside, what would you advise? Would you advise Austin to date a woman like you? Why or why not?
I think Austin is ultimately going to date somebody like me because he likes he also loves my personality. He loves the conversations we have. He loves my energy. He loves everything that a young man should love about his mother, his brother too. So I definitely do. I'm not gonna be scared when he brings somebody by that's, you know, spicy and full of energy and stuff like that. Yeah, he's definitely gonna do that.
I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. You know, due to this young man's travels and stuff like that, he's figured out a few things. He's learned some things. He's gathered some knowledge and some intel on definitely female nature, definitely understanding of the things. You know, I doubt if he, you know, what mom say, somebody feisty. I doubt that. I doubt that young brother Auston Holleman wants a chick that's going to be feisty. I doubt that.
What the French toast is there to think about?
You know, and we know what feisty means, okay, from an American woman. It ain't good. Okay, it's not conducive for a long marriage. That's not gonna work. And I guarantee you, you know what I'm saying, brother Auston knows that. So, you know, yeah, I doubt that.
There's no love like a mother's love, man. I wish my mom was still alive. Your mother is mad cool, bro. Stay safe out there. I can tell she loves you. I love her too. Mom came back looking like a snake.
See, there you go, right there. That's the reason why he didn't want to dress him like that. There we go. There we go.
You can't make this shit up.
Can't make this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Can't make this shit up. Now, you know, it just is what it is, man. Auston Holleman has a huge following. So yeah, he didn't want to hear all that crap low key. You know, now yeah, he kept it professional because he's on live, things like that. That is his audience. You know, I get it. He kept it professional, but he didn't want to hear that shit. Talking about his mom came back looking like a whole snack. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy.
For what?
Snack.
I just wanted to get comfortable and get out of that outfit.
Really?
All right, here's the moment. It's coming up now. This is going to be the moment when him and his mother actually exchange the words and, you know, get into, you know, I guess you would say a heated argument, but I mean, it wasn't overwhelmingly heated, but it was heated enough for a mother and son. And yeah, and this goes back into also, you know, the affection and things like that y'all saw previously in the previous segment of this video, leading up to this point right here. Also, you know, what she talked about as a mother, about him bringing home, you know, a woman that's, you know, feisty like her, or, you know, basically, you know, out the way. I really don't think that brother Auston is, you know, going to do that. But, you know, let's dive off into it. Here we go.
You know, in a calm voice, you can get your motherfucking dusty ass out of here. I'm not gonna play with you, and I don't care how you feel. It doesn't matter to me. This is my place, and you will not disrespect me. Period. Point blank. And you can do and think whatever you want, but get your ass out of here by in the morning and take your Buick LaCrosse with your ass. I will buy me a car.
Are you sure?
Yes, I will.
Because I will take the car.
Yes, take it with you. Take it with you. I hope that motherfucker break down on the side.
I'll ship it back to Paraguay.
Take it. You are a loser just like your fucking daddy.
You can't make this shit up.
But you old fish-eyed fool.
And here we go. You know, yeah. And these are the things now, you know, of course we don't have all the footage that really led up to this exact moment here. But the thing of it is that, you know, for her to say those words and things like that, we can clearly see that she's holding on to some type of anger or resentment towards his father. Like most, what I'm saying, like most baby mamas do with their children's father and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They really be pissed off with these dudes and things like that. And they will take it out on the children at some point. I mean, it's no way around it. It's sad but true. And things like that, when you say stuff like that to your child, it cuts them, especially coming from you as the mother and things like that. I mean, it worked the same way with a father, but most fathers are not trying to just cut their children like that. Due to the fact that most women do have a vindictive nature, they are willing to cut you. They're willing to, try to pull out the slicer and dicer, and yeah. But I think this is actually a proof of the moment that further lets you know that what she talked about earlier about him bringing home a woman or a potential wife or mate or things like that that's like her, I seriously doubt it. I seriously doubt it.
What the French toast is there to think about?
I seriously doubt it. I don't think the woman that he's going to get involved with is going to be anything like his mother. Anything like that. So yeah. It just is what it is, man. And I hate it. I hate this situation actually happened for the young brother. I have seen mothers and things like that talk sideways to their children like this. I have seen this. I've never experienced this personally with any of the women in my family. No. No. I've never heard my mother say nothing crazy like that to me. Never. She wouldn't even open her mouth to do nothing like that. And these are things that I've seen in other families, but I don't get for myself personally because it doesn't happen to me like that. But I do get the fact that in today's society, what's going on with these single parent households and mothers are addictive at times and harboring certain resentment and anger and things like that towards their children's fathers and stuff like that. And yeah, the children get the short end of the stick on that. But you know what though, shout out to brother Auston. Looks like he does take care of his family. He bought his mama a car, so hey.
What the French toast is there to think about?
So he's not sitting around here just being a bum. But obviously, however that situation got started and broke down to this level right here, he was like, listen, look, I'm not finna tolerate this. I will take the car back knowing that she need a car. Real talk. He probably was looking at it like, yeah, you kind of being ungrateful. So, yeah. It is what it is, though, man. Hey, shout out to all my subscribers. Mad love to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure that you ring that bell, that you'll be notified whenever I decide to post things. Like I always say.
And that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is the bottom line. Mad love to all my subscribers. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Please comment. My link to my X, TikTok, and my email are down below. And I always show the bottom line news some love. And like I always say,
and that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is the bottom line.
Who responsible for all these holes in the street? You? God, Jared, you can't make this shit up.
Act like a man!